In college algebra today, we wrapped up our P6 notes. We worked on number 5 and number 7. We skipped those yesterday. So first off, when you're dividing fractions, you need to keep the first fraction as is, change it to multiply, and flip the second fraction. And now you're ready to factor and cancel out any common factors above and below. So top left, we can take out an x. Bottom left, we can go x plus 2, x minus 2. Top right, we can go x plus 3, x plus 2. And bottom right, we can go x plus 1, x minus 1. So now you want to cancel out any factors that are above and below that match. So we can cross out x plus 1 and x plus 2. And our final answer will be x plus 3 over x minus 2, x minus 1. Now, just for bonus, we did the domain. Or actually, no, I think it did ask for the domain, so it's not bonus. Domain, remember you want to check your denominators. And we have a lot of denominators to account for here. So first start with the typed ones. So we have x squared minus 4. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6. And then we have another one that's kind of hiding. You can't really see it in the typed one. So first off, we already factored this, so we already know this. And we know that x cannot equal negative 2 or positive 2. For this one, we know x plus 3, x plus 2. So we know x cannot be negative 3. We already did this one over there on the left, but I'll finish it. So we have two other values to consider. Look at over here. What if someone was to plug in 1 or negative 1? That's another denominator you got to consider. So, need to exclude from domain. So that means x can't be negative 1 or positive 1. So final answer, domain is all real numbers except negative 1, positive 1, negative 2, positive 2, and negative 3. A lot going on in that problem. And by the way, up at the top, if you want to simplify that and distribute, you can. But you don't have to. You can leave it like that. All right, we did one more problem together. We did number 7. And we need a common denominator to be able to subtract those fractions. So the way I show people to do it is to take this denominator and multiply it times that fraction. This denominator times that fraction. Now that looks a little messy, so let's start over. So I'm going to go x plus 3 times 4 over x, and I'm going to go 3 over x plus 3 times x. And now we'll have a common denominator. We have this up top on the left fraction, And we have this up top on the second fraction. We also have a common denominator, so I can combine into one fraction. And let's simplify up top, because we might be able to cancel out some factors. Always double check that. But it's not looking like we can. We get x plus 12 up there. For domain, it doesn't ask for domain, but let's practice it. Remember, you set the denominator equal to 0. So by the way, that was simplified over here. So let's set the denominator equal to 0. And a lot of people ignore that x, but that x on the outside does mean, it's a factor, it does mean that x cannot equal 0. Just like x can't equal -3. So final answer of domain is any real number except 0 and -3. That was all we did. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.